The next one up is called Bat People. Bat People is pretty run-of-the-mill. It does have an alt title that was used for Mystery Science Theater 3000 called It Lives by Night. It's very similar to other movies I've reviewed, like Track of the Moon Beast and Horrors of Spider Island. Basically, a dude gets bit by a bat and slowly becomes a Batman creature. So, not a whole lot notable about this one, really. It was kind of, not horrible, but also not interesting to watch particularly. The only, interesting trivia about this thing, for the most part, is this was the first feature worked on by Stan Winston, who was a pretty famous makeup guy who did stuff like Terminator 2. But yeah, other than that, there's not a whole lot to talk about this one. It's pretty run-of-the-mill. Again, this is a pretty decent formula. I mean, dude gets bit by bat, starts unknowingly killing people, whatever. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's a pretty good MST3K episode, the riff is. The acting isn't great, but it's not, like, abysmal or anything. I do like that, you've got three primary characters moving this thing. The guy who gets bit by the bat, his fiancée who is with him when he gets bit initially, and sort of maintains his innocence through the whole thing. And then there's a cop who slowly sort of suspects that he is killing people. In like Track of the Moon Beast, one of the things I liked about that is that he sort of does take responsibility for for the unconscious things that he's doing. And he retreats from society, goes out to live in a cave. And then, sort of the most baffling aspect of this movie is his wife becomes a bat person because she had sex with him, I guess? The entire whole human bat becoming disease is not really covered at much length. They never really figure out how that works. I think throughout the whole movie they think that he is having an allergic reaction to a rabies shot. Whatever. There's not much else to say about this one. I do recommend checking out the riff. I'll see if I can dig up some clips of it, some, best of highlights. But, there might be a trailer out there. I don't know. There's not much, again, there's not a whole lot to say about this one. I'm kind of surprised this one stood out among the MS23K episodes to get down to the bottom 100. It is a new addition in there, only very recently popped down in there, I think, because it just got the quota of votes needed. But yeah, it's kind of baffling. I'm not really sure what. When I watched it, it just didn't stand out as a particularly bad. It's definitely like a not good movie, and it's a B movie all the way through. But, yeah, everything's just kind of run-of-the-mill from an MST3K, like, the sort of movies they feature. Nothing super unique about it. Whatever. That's, Bat People. Not to be confused with Cat People, which is both a pretty good old movie and a not-so-good, more recent movie. Cat People, not to be confused with Bat People, which is this movie.
Yeah, someone 3 houses down runs a vacuum cleaner at night.
Well, it shouldn't drink so much coffee.
Someday I'll tell you why I'm so smug.
What do you got?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the onion of knowledge.
This weekend is also supposed to be an overdue honeymoon.
We were supposed to do the Humpty Hump.
Oh, this is the best not sex we've ever had. He has his own pulley system, duck!
I can detach myself. I'm not stuck. Everybody calm down.
Hey, kick me off your little blanket, huh?
What would you say if I sang out of tune? He's turning into a damn werewolf.
Vile. Hey, he's becoming honey-baked.
Where's the nurse? I'm dilated to 8.
Hey, honey, come look at this. Is this weird?
Ow, my studded contacts.
Wow. Listen, the Planet of the apes are coming.
Sir, this is a non-convulsing zone. Gonna have to ask you to take that elsewhere.
Sergeant Ward, Sheriff's Department.
I'm not a bat.
How you feeling, Dr. Beck? I'm fine. I found this near the body.
A signed confession from you.
It's yours.
Yes, let's see. Bat, W. Batman. Yes, it's mine.
And you wandered out of your room. And you spotted the nurse
You killed her.
lying on the floor.
You killed her.
Dead.
Because of you.
You panicked.
Re-killed her.
You rushed back to your room.
Killed
Now
her.
you're in a state of near coma. In your mind, you killed the nurse.
Which is what you did, so it's fine.
Oh, negative. Now in the new wide-mouth slam cam.
You haven't seen your husband, have you?
No, of course not.
Well, I've seen his eye and a little bit of flesh.
Stop sucking on that rat and talk to me, huh?
Well, he's been using Rembrandt.
Whoa, nobody set the brakes on the camera.
Uh-oh.
It's going downhill.
Grip, grip.
Oh, yeah, and he was also bitten by an Ecuadorian bald-faced monkey.
I mean, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
I took a nap in the blast furnace.
Goodbye, Sergeant.
Hi, I need a ride.
Yeah, me too. Wait, I'm gonna get my suitcase.
And now, wait a minute. How did she turn into a bat? The only contact she had with him was in the hotel. And oh, my God. Oh, my God. I get the shower first.
Go me first.
Come on.